what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hola, hola. Que pasola. How y'all doing? We are southbound in Wyoming on Highway 585. Got a whole bunch of motorcycles coming up behind us. I hope they keep their speed up and not get in front of me, pass me, and then just scenic ride after that. We are loaded to the hilt, 79,860. Hauling bark. We're going to take it to Fort Morgan, Colorado. Nice old ranch right here. Custer Expedition, historic landmark. This must have been on his way over to his last stand. Just behind us to the north is Moorcroft. Also Devil's Tower, Wyoming. We didn't get to cruise by it. I do have a video on it. We didn't get to cruise by it today, so I didn't film. And then I was like, you know, I haven't filmed in a while. I better get back to work. So we just pulled over here, cleaned off the suicidal insects, fired up the camera. We had a delivery in Rapid City, South Dakota this morning. Plumbing supplies. Got that taken care of, and then we loaded up at Spearfish, South Dakota. We scaled out at 12.6, just rough numbers, 33.8 on the tandems in the back and 33.3 on the drives. Not bad for blindly setting my tandems. In other words, I just moved them around a little bit, got to where I thought they would be okay, and went and scaled out because I could always move them later. No need. Pretty much nailed it. Can go a couple holes. One, maybe two. Backwards. Put a little bit more on our drives, but what the heck, we're were good enough, so we just left her alone. This highway was pretty quiet until I pulled over. I hadn't actually seen anybody, so I'm like, I'll find me a little spot, clean off the suicidals, and then we should be good to go. And all of a sudden, everybody shows up. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The reason I haven't done any videos. My left leg, left knee is hurting there, just gone. I mean, it works fine and everything, but I have a doctor's appointment on the 22nd or the 21st, one of them days. I don't know if it's arthritis because when my legs were crushed years ago and now I'm paying a price for it, I don't know. But then my shoulders have been hurting like real bad. I mean, I can't even roll over in bed. That's how bad it hurts. I have muscle pain. So I don't know what's going on, but been going on for a week and a half, 2 weeks. It comes and goes. Bikes are slowly catching up. Of course, we were climbing a hill, a grade. We can only get up to about 60. There's like 2 motorcycles. I don't know what they're doing. I look back and they're right there behind me. And then I look back again and they're gone. But yet there's, I don't know, 6 or 8 of them behind me back a ways. I don't know if they just let up and caught up with the group, but I don't know, it's twice. I saw 2 and then the group, and then I saw just the group, and then I saw 2 and then the group, 2 different areas, and then now just the group again. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things too. Boys be doing their haying. So we're going to Bird Docks, where our delivery is tomorrow. I was going to try to make it today, but it took too long to unload the trailer this morning. Burton are there 2 hours. It's kind of hard to. They had a lot of furnaces that were not palletized in these boxes, and I had to stack them on pallets. And 49 of them. Tough to do when your shoulders are sore. I don't know what from. But anyway, I mean, I delivered one a while back in Grand Junction, actually Montrose. I saw they had a sign, chicks for sale. So I told my daughter Marilyn's boyfriend, like, maybe we get some chicks for Mila and Marilyn. Oh, she ain't gonna want those. I don't know. We'll see. And we went out to breakfast with them and told her about it. She got the biggest smile on her face. And she was like, oh my God, yeah, let's go check them out. So we did, and then we ended up buying about 4 of them. 2 red hens, and then a black and white one, and then like a brindle colored one. The white and black and the brindle were kind of smaller, probably 2/3 the size of the red hens, but anyway, they were all little yellow chicks when we got them, of course. You couldn't tell, other than with that placard they had on the bin where the chicks were held. Needless to say, we had to end up, I was going to buy her a chicken coop, and they were expensive, like $600 to $800 expensive. And I'm like, well, shoot, we just make our own. So we ended up doing that. And then she wrote Little Chick Inn, INN, her little house. But she was on top of them, and she cared for them every day and totally loved them birds. And of course, they're just chickens, and was hoping to get eggs and everything from them and all that stuff. But 4th of July fireworks went off, and somebody's dogs got out and got into her backyard last Sunday on the 5th, killed 3 of them. Kind of sucked. The lady's all like, oh, I'll pay you for the chickens. It's like, it's not that, you know. It was all the time she put in, and, you know, it still cost me like $300 to build a chicken coop. I could always sell it if she decides not to do it again, but I don't know. She said she had problems with her dogs keep getting out. Well, heck, do something about it, you know. If you're going to have dogs, be responsible. Some people just take them and throw them in the backyard, never deal with them, and that's why they get out and run away. They don't feel part of the family, I guess. I don't know. But she's in the process now of thinking what she wants to do. I told her I'm sorry, I feel bad for her, but you know, it's part of life. A lot of people online, what was your big deal? They're just chickens. They are just chickens. I called them little peckers because all they did was peck on the ground. But it gave her a lot of enjoyment for the time, you know. But and the coop had a fence, so they probably would have been all right had they been in their coop fence. But they were also running around the yard too, the backyard. But she says if she does it again, she'll be wiser to the situation. I said, yeah, that's how it goes. Live and learn. The one that lived, I think it was the smaller brindle chicken. She's just traumatized. All her friends that she grew up with are all dead. But my other daughter's fiance's parents have chickens, so I guess she sent the one sole survivor to a new home with other chickens now. She goes, oh, I feel bad if I don't do any more chickens. We built that chicken coop. I go, heck, I could sell that thing. It's actually pretty nice. Yellow and white with a roof on it, slanted roof with roofing tile. So it stays dry inside. I've never been on this 550 or 585. I think that's what it is, 585. Yeah. It's a nice little highway. I'm from Interstate 90. Down to Interstate 80, I reckon. Take another good motorcycle highway. Or even just a road trip in a car. Nice little canyon. Old cab over. Came across one yesterday that was hauling a skateboard. It was empty. At like 60 miles an hour. Had 8 vehicles behind him, 4 of them being tractor trailers, me being one of them. Eventually we got chances to pass him and get around him. I think he was probably doing that for fuel mileage. Sure they don't get the best fuel mileage. No aerodynamic to them. State historical marker, Cambria salt mine. See you in a bit. We just passed the Flying V Lodge. Even though we're in Wyoming, I assume it's still part of the Black Hills. Cambria Mining Camp, state marker right here. This is a pretty nice area up here. Quite a bit of houses too. .6% grade, next 3 miles. Welcome to Newcastle. The sign said stop ahead. I wonder if it's just a stop sign, or sometimes you're on a hill, you have to stop in a semi before you go down. Especially if you're heavy like we are. Four-way stop. Newcastle must be to the right. Burgers and beers. I'll tell you, it was nice to be in South Dakota and have everything just open. You know, everything was nice. Everything was open. This has been that way for a while. Get hungry, you might have to pull over somewhere and fix us up something to eat, because there's nothing between here and 80 miles. Except maybe a few parking areas. Well, that was a nice little quick trip up through some of the Black Hills there to Wyoming side. As you can see ahead of us, we just got these plains, rolling plains we got to deal with. So we'll wrap the video up here. Thanks again for riding shotgun. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace. See ya.